I'm Brett Larkin, and welcome to the Find Your Style Yoga Challenge that I'm hosting with Yoga Outlet. Much like its name implies, restorative yoga is exactly that, restorative. In a hectic, stressful world, this style of yoga restores you to your essential self, calm and at peace. It's a state of non-doing, of pure relaxation, often using props to help you hold the pose longer and feel as supported and relaxed as possible. Don't write off this style of yoga as boring. It just could be your bliss. Recent studies have even shown that for people trying to lose weight, restorative yoga proved more effective than more active aerobic practices. Grab some pillows and blankets from your bed and prepare to get cozy. It's time to deeply relax. So as you'll see, I just grabbed some pillows from my couch, so I'll show you how to set this up. You can easily set this up at home without any fancy yoga props. So our first setup is that you'll just take two pillows. You want it actually pretty highly stacked. And what you're gonna do is you're just going to lie over the pillows in a side-lying position. So if you have a blanket that you additionally wanna put over the pillows, you can do that, but of course that's completely optional. And then you'll come to sit up against the pillows. So my hip is really right against the pillows here. And then I'm just lengthening my side body as I come to lie down. And you can let the head just rest on the floor, or if you have some additional pillows or maybe blocks that you want to use, you can prop up the head. This is all about just making it feel super comfortable for you. And then from here, we're just going to take the top arm up and overhead. So you're just looking for a stretch in the side body. Now, it doesn't need to be an intense stretch. In fact, we want it to be enjoyable and restful. So if you're not feeling anything or just feeling something mild, that's completely fine. With restorative, our aim really changes from stretch to just allowing the body to feel deeply supported, giving us an opportunity to very, very deeply rest. Slow down your breathing. And let go of any idea that you should be feeling something in particular. Instead, just focus on the props, the pillows, the floor that's fully supporting you here. Take a moment to make any adjustments you might need in order to feel fully and truly comfortable. Because we want to fidget now so we can really find true stillness. If having the arm up overhead isn't working for you, you can just place it on the pillows. If you have extra pillows at home, you could always place more pillows between the thighs and between the knees. You could cover your head with a shirt or washcloth. So I'm just giving you lots of ideas of how you can really set this up to be as nourishing as possible. Slow down the breath, breathing into the top ribs, inflating them, and exhaling, surrendering to your support, the earth, the props. You want to be so comfortable and so supported that You could fall asleep if given the opportunity. Just enjoy this quiet, and you'll hear my voice again in several minutes. Slowly deepen the breath. Coming out of postures in restorative yoga is just as important as how we set them up. So without moving yet, just begin to find contact with the floor with the right and left hand. Keep the head heavy. And maybe even the eyes closed as you press yourself up. And just come to sit. This cross-legged seat. Just take a full, complete breath in. Full, complete breath out. And just notice the difference, if any, between the left and right side of the body. Oftentimes, even if we're not feeling a stretch, there are subtle shifts, layers that have opened or transformed. Just take a moment to notice anything. And then we'll take it to the second side. So I'm just going to move to the other side of my makeshift bolster. Once again, make sure you begin with your hip right up against your pillows and support. Have lots more pillows and props nearby, and then we'll come into our side lying on the second side. Get curious, so notice if perhaps the head can be in a different position this time around. Take that top arm up overhead, see what that feels like, see if that's of service. Again, our goal is to get as comfortable as if we were going to fall asleep. Options to put pillows between the legs, cover the head and face with a towel or shirt. Allow the whole body to sink into the floor. Especially if you're a side sleeper, this is such a good one to just open that side seam of the body. Can subconsciously get so tight. And slow down your breathing. And deepen the breath. Allow the bones of the body to get heavier and heavier. It's like you're drifting off into a deep, deep sleep. And you'll hear my voice again after several minutes.
And slowly deepen the breath without moving. Just notice where the body is in space. And keep the eyes closed. And then just let your left hand and right hand find the mat. Gently press yourself up. Head is last thing to come up. Just coming to that seated position. Once again, just taking 3 deep breaths to notice how you feel. Good. For our last posture, we'll come into a mild back bend and hip opener, still in the restorative tradition. So just take the little bundle that you've made, but take it the long way on your mat. And then you'll come to scooch your seat directly against whatever it is you've created with your couch cushions and perhaps a bolster. And then you'll take the soles of the feet to touch. So your soles of the feet are in that butterfly shape, butterfly position. And then I want you, even if you don't need to place support underneath your thighs. So here I have blocks, but you could use books or additional pillows under the thighs. We don't want the thighs unsupported. We want this support. In restorative, we want to feel completely supported by our props and by the earth. So make sure you put something underneath the thighs, and then you're very slowly, very gently going to walk yourself back. Now, if you have a blanket, grab it so you'll be able to cover your whole body with a blanket. Same thing with that shirt or towel to cover the eyes. Just allow yourself to recline back. And then you have a lot of options with the arms. You can take left hand to heart, right hand to belly. You can open the arms in a cactus shape. You can choose to extend them overhead. Or you can just place them on your thighs. So each of these have different energetic qualities, some emphasizing the back bend, some emphasizing a sense of rooting or grounding. Just see what feels the most restful for you, the most nourishing, the most like a position where you could fully let go, relax, and perhaps even fall asleep. If you have a favorite place that you visited recently or an ambiance in which you feel especially relaxed, call that to mind now as well. So you could think of yourself resting in the hot sand on the beach with the sun warming the skin. Or cultivating the sense of a gentle breeze washing over you. Use the power of visualization here to allow yourself to relax more completely and deeply. Slow down your breathing. Deepen the breath. And you'll hear my voice again in several minutes. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Making the inhales and exhales longer and wider. Wiggle the fingers. And don't move yet. Keep the eyes closed. I want you to very gently and slowly prop up on your right elbow and then your left, gazing down the center line of your body. Take a lot of extra time as you gently press yourself up. Listen carefully. Take the hands to either thigh and manually use your hands to pull the knees together so there's no strain coming out of the posture. And then once again, find that cross-legged seat. Just bring the hands to the lap. Notice how the body feels over the course of 3 deep breaths in and out. Coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. I'm going to leave you in Shavasana for as long as you like. However, I'd like to give you some ideas of how you can make your Shavasana even more juicy and restorative. One thing you can do is if you have a wall nearby where you're practicing is you can lie down and just take your 2 legs up the wall and rest in Shavasana with your legs up the wall to just help blood flow come back from your feet and to be in a mild inversion, having the feet above the heart. If you don't have a wall or that doesn't sound appealing, you can do a supported Shavasana, taking the same bolster creation we've made together, and you'll just have it underneath your knees. So the knees will be coming to rest on the bolster, and then you'll come to lie down in Shavasana. But having support under the knees is really juicy for the low back, just more therapeutic and even more restful. So legs up the wall or coming into any Shavasana variation that feels good for you. You can take left hand to heart, right hand to belly, our arms long alongside you. Let's inhale deeply wherever you are for a count of 3. Exhale deeply for 3. Inhale deeply for 4. And exhale fully for 4. Inhale deeply for 5. Exhale all the way for 5. Let the whole body get heavy. Bones heavy. Let gravity be your friend. Scan the body crown to toe for any last tension and just tell that part of the body, relax. Tell the eyes, relax. Tongue, relax. Jaw and shoulders, relax. Please stay in this Shavasana for as long as you possibly can. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.
So I'm dying to know, how did this style of yoga go for you? Let me know in the comments down below. I really want to hear from you. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you've been enjoying these classes. Huge thanks for practicing with me. From me and Yoga Outlet, big hugs and love. Namaste.